One of the biggest strengths of the ISDF is the diverse range of weaponry that they have access to. You have the ability to modify the loadouts of your ships being built from the terminal inside your factory and recycler for a small increase of the regular scrap cost to build the ship. You can also access the Armory command menu and catapult upgrades directly onto the battle zone to change weapons on the field. While this video is focused on build order and getting you through your tech tree as quickly as possible, the enemy team is going to try and impede your progress by attacking your teammates and your extractors. So a couple of good vehicle loadouts will help you in maintaining an edge over your enemies in a firefight. Here, I'll list a couple of ship loadouts to consider for your player-focused ships. One of the first loadouts, that is a reliable staple of the ISDF, is a scout equipped with a chain gun and tag missiles. A chain gun is a straight upgrade to the scout's minigun, dealing significantly more damage for increased ammo consumption and only a marginally slower fire rate. A chain gun on a player-used empty scout can destroy an unguarded enemy extractor in a moderate amount of time and can do serious damage to lightly armoured units. The tag missiles fire a tracking dart, which if it hits any vehicle or building, will launch a volley of missiles that will turn and track to the dart's location. This can be good for extra damage as you fire into a target with your chain gun, or to force an enemy player to fall back if they get ideas of picking a fight. Another useful loadout for the scout is the laser gun, shadow missiles, and either a mix between the Phantom VIR or Redfield. This is a loadout designed for ship-to-ship combat, focused on fighting enemy players, but will struggle to deal significant damage to buildings. The laser is a high damage, hit scan weapon that can kill enemy scouts and early game units in 2 or 3 direct hits. Whereas the shadow missile is a good long-range tracking missile that requires a lock-on to fire. Both these weapons will give you an edge over other players and do a lot of upfront burst damage. The missile scout equipped with shadow missiles over its default tag missiles is also a very potent vehicle in the hands of your AI friends. 3 missile scouts equipped with shadow missiles can be a dangerous force in the battle zone that can threaten enemy players and do significant damage to enemy infrastructure while remaining rather cheap to build. For the scout's special weapons slot, you'll have 2 major choices to consider: the Redfield and the Phantom VIR. Both are defensive abilities that you can toggle on or off and will drain your ammo while they're active. Both of these special weapons can carry great force multipliers for you and your player teammates. The Redfield will remove your ship's radar signature and make it impossible for enemy players to target you, and removes the targeting icon that appears around your ship for the enemy team. This might not sound like much, but it will let you move across the map undetected by the enemy team and prevent enemy commanders issuing attack orders to their AI teammates against you. It is also a great tool for ambushing enemy players. Whereas the Phantom VIR will turn your ship physically invisible, though you can still be detected on radar and targeted by enemy players. However, the Phantom VIR also prevents missile lock-on from weapons like the Shadow missile. However, there is one build that trumps them all, for you and your player teammates, that will allow you to dominate the battle zone. The Blast Tank is a saber tank kitted out with devastating blast cannon, chain guns, MDM mortar, and your choice of the Phantom VIR or Redfield. Locked behind the tech center, the blast cannon is capable of dealing devastating damage out to 170 meters, and is able to kill scouts and most lighter units in 2 hits. This will be your go-to weapon when dogfighting other ships. The chain guns are for conserving ammo, cleaning up weakened targets, or attacking buildings, while the MDM mortar, thanks to its manually detonated trigger, can be bounced beyond normal range to do splash damage for that Hail Mary kill. Combined with either the Phantom VIR or Redfield, you have a devastating vehicle capable of dealing with all but the heaviest of threats.